Okay guys, so I just came out with two videos regarding the compatibility between Gabby Petito and Brian Laundrie regarding their zodiac signs in tropical astrology. Now your sun sign in astrology represents the conscious self. We're going to go a little bit deeper today to find out more about what's going on inside Brian's mind. So we're going to dig into his moon sign. This is the polar opposite of his sun sign. This is his unconscious mind, his irrational and emotional side. Even though it's not a planet, the moon is one of the most important planetary aspects in your birth chart. When reading a birth chart, the moon placement is one of the first things astrologers look for. It represents how you react to the world, your emotions and coping mechanisms. To understand the irrational side of somebody, you need to understand their moon placement. Now this placement is important by both sign and house. This video, I'm going to go over Brian Laundrie's moon sign, and then in part 2, we're going to go over the placement of the house. This sign answers the question how. The placement of the house answers the question where. Let's get into it. So I do not know the exact time and location of Brian's birth, but I'm going to show you how that does not matter as we're talking about his moon sign. This chart is if he was born in Long Island. I did it at 3:30 in the afternoon. It's just what time it was. This chart shows that he is a Cancer moon. As you can see, this chart looks entirely different. This reflects if he were to be born in Northport, Florida, and it's at 12 noon. See, it shows that he has a Cancer moon. A lot of other placements changed, but as long as he was born on the East Coast of the United States, it's looking like he's a Cancer moon regardless. The house does change. We'll get into that in part 2, but right now we're just going to focus on the fact that Brian Laundrie has a Cancer moon. Remember in the last video we talked about the 3 water signs? Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. So not only does Brian have a water sign in his sun sign, but his moon sign is also water element. We're talking about a super emotional dude here. This is a sensitive water sign with many, many moods. Even if the Cancer moon isn't saying anything, others will feel their presence in whatever emotions they are feeling. Obviously, there's a lot of positive aspects to have a Cancer moon placement in your birth chart. But I'm just going to go over what is relevant to Brian Laundrie. Some Cancer moon men may find it challenging since they're not supposed to feel too much. When Cancer is depressed, it is like a child lost in a sea of emotions. Now, as a man feeling like he's not supposed to feel and being such an emotional, sensitive creature, I'm sure he hid a lot of this from the world, even those closest to him. A moon Cancer may forgive, but they will never forget. The dark side is that they'll nurture a wound for a long time, sometimes keeping one foot firmly rooted in the past. The Cancer moon has a delicate sensitivity that may be kept well hidden out of protection, but they demand a lot from those they love and might test others' loyalty without revealing their own feelings. Join me for part